What is up, guys? Your boy Raven, and today we're going to more competitive side, right? So Berlin is super close, so I thought today I'm gonna show you a deck that is really competitive. You can take it to your competitive event, league cup, league challenge, whatever, and dominate, and I mean dominate. I'm gonna show you Zapdos Jolteon deck, the deck that I've created some time ago, but it kind of upgraded as the weeks went by. So that is the version that I came up with. So we start with nice 3 EVs. Why 3 EVs? Well, 3 EVs just to be sure we have them, so we're gonna hit Jolteon the turn 1, turn 2 as it goes. So 3 EVs, 2 Jolteons, that is it. Then Absol, of course Absol does not need any introduction from Team Up. Dark Ambition, that's all you need, right? The retreat cost of basics of your opponent is raised, so it's a great counter to, again, if we're facing Zapdos, if we're facing something else. Of course, if we're facing a Lon Mook, well, that is kind of a problem, but for other decks that utilize basics, fantastic card. Then Tapu Koko Prism, again, a must-have currently to any electric type deck, to be quite honest. Dance of the Ancient, the card that prior to Team Up not a lot of people understood. Just to like give you, a nice story. For example, I spent a day just explaining to my fiance why this card is going to be good, because she couldn't understand why would you want to get rid of the card to get back energy. But then after explaining, she went, whoa, that card is really damn good, and it is really that good in this deck. Then 2 Tapu Koko-GXs for the Sky High Claws and for the Tapu Thunder if we're facing some bigger threats, right, that utilize more energy. Fantastic card for every electric type deck. Kind of shame that we're gonna lose it. Then 2 Zapdoses, right, so you got 1 Zapdos like that and 1 from Team Up, right, so 2 Zapdoses, that's all you need. 1 Jirachi, and no 2, no 3, no 4, 1 Jirachi. I kind of realized, that is like a cheaper version of the deck, so you can go and play 1 Jirachi. I would recommend maybe playing 2, but it's fine with 1. I honestly and personally play only 1, even IRL, and that's really what all you need. Then 1 more Shadow, because we know what Let Loose does when you play it turn 1, and Tapu Lele, of course, the staple Tapu Lele, right? Again, shame that she's rotating out. Then let's go to trainers. We have 1 Electro Charger, and having Electro Charger means we're gonna have 4 Electro Powers to charge up, to boost our our attackers, which is Zapdos, Tapu Koko, GX, and Jolteon, right? To boost them up. 1 Escape Rope. Again, Escape Rope is one of those cards that recently, after put in the standard post Team Up, picked up a lot of excitement. More and more players are playing it, just because a lot of people are using strategy of not having anything in a bench for those first few turns, so you can't use Guzma on them to exchange your Pokemons for free, but you can do it with Escape Rope, so that's why Escape Rope is here to get those Zapdoses super fast. 3 Nest Balls, again, 3 Nest Balls just to get those Zapdoses. Pokemon Communication, 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher, 2 copies of Switch, right, so 2 copies of Switch. Then we have 3 Ultra Balls, 1 Thunder Mountain, and Necessity in this deck, the card that you really have to have in any electric type deck. Basically, Zapdos is attacking for free. What a great card, you don't want to, not utilize it. Again, depending on the game, because, if you're gonna be playing competitively, you're playing best of 3. When you're playing situation best of 3, I would rather keep Thunder Mountain in my hand, because then if your opponent is playing Hit Factory, Wondrous Labyrinth, and just counter those with the Thunder Mountain. Then we have 2 Acerolas to get the stuff back, and the classic Raven, which is 3 Cynthias, 3 Guzmas, 2 Lilies, 3 Volkners, then 2 Choice Bands for additional damage, and 2 Escape Boards. Well, how about energy? I figured I only need 12 energy, to be quite honest. I saw this version of a deck with 8, I saw this version of a deck with 14, which is, I think, too much. 12 is the amount I like to play. You personally can, you know, go 10 and it should be okay. I just personally like 12. Well, you can say like, why there's no ZoroRoc? Well, I created this deck with IRL in mind, right, with IRL gameplay, and not everyone has ZoroRoc in their collection, or not everyone has PikaZek in their collection. Well, PikaZek is not that expensive now, but ZoroRoc definitely is, and not everyone has it. And I was, you know, trying to figure out if this deck can work without those cards, and I can tell you it can work. It's hard, you know, there are certain matchups where you're gonna lose, certain matchups when you're gonna win, but definitely can work due to switches, escape ropes, and Guzmas. Right, so again, if you want to just put ZoroRoc in here, there is a place, there is a room here when just, you know, decreasing the energy by 1 or 2 depending on what you want. Okay, so let's take this deck for a ride. I call it Jolteon Zapdos. Let's hope that we're gonna have some amazing matchups and that we're gonna have really good games. So let's find the deck. Because like, it is hard to find, like, there it is. Yeah, you can see the amount of decks, the amount of deck testing it's coming right now, just before Berlin, right? So the road to Berlin started. In the Berlin, like, I'm gonna represent Team Raven. Don't worry, we're gonna be there. Team Raven, just hanging on, just being strong. I'm sorry for the music, that was too a little bit too loud. I kind of know, like, went down. Okay, so if you're gonna go first or second with this deck, to be quite honest, you want to go second. That is like a main priority with electric type decks that are aggressive. You want to be person who attacks first, because you are playing basics. There's not a lot of, you can say, oh yeah, but Jolteon is stage 1. Would you like to go first? No, but you can evolve at turn 1. So that's the thing. Oh, we have a really bad start. So we've started like that. Wow. Okay. I mean, thankfully, our opponent is having a mulligan. So the question now is what I would like to play first. And to be honest, I'm just gonna play Absol. Why only Absol? Why not Koko? Koko can come in and take the energy from Absol. They can switch if I want to. It's easier to retreat Absol because the retreat cost is only 1, and we are facing Sylveon, I'm gonna believe. It's probably Sylveon control. 4, whoa, that is a lot. Okay, not playing anything, we are good, we have a Guzma, that's Eevee, so definitely a Sylveon deck. Again, does this deck requires a lot of knowledge of your opponent's deck? To be quite honest, I don't think so. You just want, you know, you have your own game plan, you want to be fast, you want to be aggressive, so you don't necessarily need to, you know card by card in your opponent's deck, but definitely it helps. So what we're gonna do is, since there is, okay, I can't use Guzma, right? So we're gonna start with a Nesball. I'm gonna go for, to be honest, I'm gonna go for Eevee, Eevee Jolteon. Like, this is gonna be my turn 1. So energy's gonna go on Eevee, right? So I know I have a Jolteon in my deck, so I'm gonna grab a Jolteon. There we go, we have a Jolteon. Definitely right now Tapu Koko Prism, because we want to crack Tapu Koko as soon as possible. So energy, and I don't need Electro Charger right now, so let's get them out of the way. And I'm not gonna go for anything. I'm okay. I'm not going for anything. Let's go with Dance of the Ancients. Second energy goes on to Jolteon. So Jolteon is powered up. And I have 2 choices. I can either go Marshadow or Cynthia. To be quite honest, I think Cynthia is going to be a better play. We're playing Sylveon, so I want to keep Marshadow for now in my deck. He does not use any GX, he does not use anything. Well, I can still kind of risk it with putting Koko now and hoping we're gonna have Thunder Mountain. I can, and you can risk it. I think it is too risky of a move, so let's play Cynthia. Let's take it a little bit slower. And yeah, that was kind of a correct way to play it. Yeah, definitely that was a better play, but then again, okay, I'm gonna discard and I'm gonna play Marshadow. So I'm gonna play Marshadow now. So that's kind of why I played Cynthia first. I wanted to see the 6 cards. Well, I hit nothing. Now more shadow, and now we can start messing up. So it's a long turn, but you see like we're digging for something almost all the time, right? So next turn, I mean, I am kind of prepared. He has to go for Magical Ribbon. I know I have Zapdos, I know I have Jolteon ready, I have an energy ready. So let's go. And there is an ambulance outside, so hopefully no one is getting hurt. Crushing Ammo. Again, a deck that has 4 Crushing Ammos, the deck that has 4, and I mean really 4, what is that, enhanced ammos, and Mount Lanakilia, which means Absol's retreat cost just grew. It increased down to 2, and it is not that good. It's not that cool, but it's okay. It's okay. There is still a way to play against, and you know it's nice that we're facing an actually competitive deck, because during your competitive tournaments, your leagues, you can actually face Sylveon control. We avoid, basically Jolteon is also here to avoid situation where Vileplume dominates, right? Because we do not want Vileplume to be dominating and to be the card that's being played. Well, I know the retreat cost is going to be more, so I'm just going to play Zapdos, energy on Zapdos, and I'm going to play Lele, hoping for Escape Rope or a Switch. Ah, or a Thunder Mountain. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, Thunder Mountain, it came now. Kind of sad that it came now. He has Eevee. Okay, so now I know I can use Guzma. Right, so Lanakilia will do nothing to me. I can use my Guzma, it's gonna be okay. I am able to, you know, start exchanging Pokemon. Definitely, you know, Lanakilia will be a problem if I want to retreat Zapdos. But, you know, I have a plan for the next 2 turns. Again, Plumeria, probably from Zapdos. Because I don't know if I would go Jolteon. Okay, so he went Jolteon. Interesting play, definitely, you know, a play that you would normally do, because why not? You want to, you know, decrease. I think I would go for Zapdos, because I would be scared that, okay, they probably have the additional energy, or they might have the Thunder Mountain, which we do have. But it's okay. Like, it is really okay. And we got a and we even have a Switch, so I don't have to use. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna play the game that I'm gonna show him. Sorry, I do not have like Thunder Mountain. It's okay. Like, that's kind of a game I wanted to play against him. Because there's no physical way that, you know, he can knock out Jolteon with his attack. Because Choice Band, like, we're basically in, you know, in the same situation right now. What I can do is I can either play Tapu Lele and go for a trainer to draw some cards, or I can leave it the way it is. And to be quite honest, leaving it the way it is, like, that's what I'm thinking. Either I'm gonna go for Lele, for the second Lele, and I'm gonna leave it the way it is, or I'm gonna keep Tapu Lele just in case, right? So I think I'm gonna keep it. I'm definitely gonna keep it just in case. 110, 140 damage total. And we're gonna go to the next turn, because I want him to actually get rid of everything that will get rid of my energy. So there's a DCE. Of course, he can play GX, which is completely fine. Energy from Jolteon, and now in a situation like that I can that might be bad if he's gonna. There went Tapu Lele, so not the best turn, but he thinks he's safe at this point. He thinks, oh yeah, I'm okay, nothing can stop me, I have my, you know, Wondrous Labyrinth, what he can do. And that's exactly what I told you when we were building the deck, that the Thunder Mountain is just for that. Bam! Got rid of Wondrous Labyrinth. Now I can use a Swift Run GX. I'm invincible for one more turn. I'm okay. and now he's in trouble. He has only 3 cards in hand. I have additional energy from prize cards. I have a great attacker, Zapdos, and he's gonna go for those energies, right? So he's gonna try to get rid of energies, and you can see he has nothing. He has to go for magical ribbon. He has to go for DCE to knock me out, which in the long run really helps me. I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe, you know, maybe a card like Max Potion would be nice in this deck, and definitely, you know, the Max Potion will help a lot. But here, to be honest, let's see if we have another. Okay, I still have Jolteon, I have Zapdos, I have Koko, I have everything I need. So I'm kind of gonna play another Eevee. This is risky, like you should not do that. Definitely you should not do that. This is super risky. I know I'm gonna give him a free knockout, either with Zapdos or Jolteon, but I think, to be quite honest, retreating and attacking with Jolteon, Zapdos I mean, is gonna be a lot better, because he's gonna get a single prize out of it. Right, so he's gonna get a single prize out of it. I still have, you know, energy in my hand. I can retreat, because he went for DCE. There's no other option. He had to went for DCE, maybe for Eevee as well. He just wasted his, you know, Lucamine on 2 Plumerias, so he's gonna go for discarding the energy. Okay, Max Potion. So I know he is going to discard energy from me next turn. I might have overdone it with Zapdos. I kind of think I have to find a way to retreat him. But he has no energy, so all he can do is discard mine. We have 12, right? I think there's 4 discarded. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 5 energies left. Okay, there's energy here. I can go in a retreat, and I have a lot of ways to. Yeah, this is like hard retreat, and I hate to do that. I know he has Plumeria though, but I also know that I have a Jolteon. So in my head right now is, okay, do not play anything right here, or do not play any stadium. You can KO Jolteon. I have energy in my hand. He's gonna play Plumeria. He has to. And he. Okay, so he knows he just lost the game. I think that was just too much putting on one coin flip. The safer play was to play Plumeria and try, you know, saying that I don't have energy. And just like, you know, my Guzmas are just dead in my hand. They are dead cards. He's not playing a bench. But no matter what he's gonna draw, I have an energy. There is a Tandem Mountain in play. I hit for 110. That is the game. There's nothing he can do about it. And well, that's unfortunately for him, right? And we drew a Jolteon. So, you know, that is kind of a strategy against this type of deck. That's why I told you, like, wait with Tandem Mountain. It is good to wait with Tandem Mountain sometimes, and it really can work on your favor, which is really nice, again, in the long run, right? Because sometimes it can really bite you as the game goes. Alright, so the game crashed. We're gonna go and relaunch the game. So that was, I think that was a nice game 1 that really showcased you the strength of a deck against a deck like Sylveon Control. Definitely know he saw we playing Jolteon, so his idea of playing Vileplume just was out the window, like right off the gate was out the window, and he was not even thinking about playing Vileplume. And I understand that and I respect that, because you don't want to play Vileplume when you know I have stage 1 Pokemons, because he only blocks basics. Well, if I did not have a Jolteon, well, I'm like 100% sure if I had a Pikazak or PikaRom, he would go for Vileplume. But let's go game 2 against Big Karkaroff. Game 2 against Big Karkaroff, Water-type deck. I'm thinking, when I see Water-type deck, I have 2 decks in my head. Either this is gonna be a Blastoise deck, or this is gonna be a Volcanion Magikarp Wailord Tactic GX deck. Again, if that would be a grass, I would think, oh, well, it's a Meganium Greninja. Would you like to go first? No, we do not want to go first. We want to go second. We want to hit hard. And oh my goodness, like this is almost, oh my goodness, this is almost the same beginning. Okay, so my idea is going to be discard one energy or maybe even two energies. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna discard both energies, go for Tapu Koko Prism, and that is, okay, that is Quagsire Magikarp Wailord Tag Team. I'm like, or maybe Blastoise, but I'm 100%, 90% sure that this is in Tag Team Wailord. Like normally, you know, in Wailord you would also have Baby Nagandel. Ooh. Okay, oh, this is a shiny... Okay, so now I have to focus, because, like, first things first, he is weak to us, so that's good, but I still have to focus. There's, like, you know, no room to be like, oh, yeah, weakness. No, I have to stay focused. I've never played against Shiny Volcanion. I have no idea what the deck is capable of. I don't even know his attack. His attack does 50 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so it goes this. Okay, so it's 50 on two Pokemons. Okay. We got Wooper, so definitely a Quagsire. And Oranguru for the draws. Okay, so this looks a lot better. This looks basic, right? You have your Oranguru, you have your Wooper, that's gonna go to Quagsire, and a Lapras. Okay, I kind of know where we are at. Definitely, I have to think about getting rid of this little guy right over here. So I'm gonna discard Cynthia and no, you know what? No, I'm gonna discard two energies. I'm gonna play Coco. And because we have Cynthia, I know I can play Lily. I know that, but I think the better play right now is going to be Cynthia. Because from Lily, I'm gonna draw only 4 cards. With Cynthia, I'm gonna draw 2 more and refresh my hand, and the hand is not that good. And we've hit a jackpot, ladies and gentlemen. We've hit a jackpot. So I have a turn 1 KO. I just realized that. Wait, so energy is gonna go on Absol. I'm gonna play Eevee. We have a Jolteon in hand, so I'm okay. I'm gonna go for Zapdos. There goes Zapdos. I'm gonna crack Koko. Of course, Koko will not evolve Eevee, right? This will not trigger the evolution on Eevee. But it's okay, it prepares my next turn. It is okay. Then it's retreat, bam. And a knockout. Right away, right off the gate, knockout, like that. Or not? Wait, what? Wait. But there's a weak... Wait. Maybe I'm missing something, but wait. Like, Lapras does not do... Wait. Why it was 8A? Oh, because... Okay, never mind. The attack is not affected by... Okay, that was my mistake. Sorry. Yeah, you guys are right. The damage is not affected by... Yeah. I get it. I get it. Okay, so switch, energy, and of course, you know, we're putting Jolteon in play. And he is really protective of Volcanion, but I have to put some pressure on him. So there's gonna go Headbolt. So right on, early on pressure. Of course, you know, I kind of miscalculated the Zapdos. I forgot that it does not apply weakness and resistance the same way as Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele-GX, sorry. So that was kind of me just not doing my homework, right? Well, it happens. We're definitely gonna have a nice KO here. This is one of it, okay. 2020, fine. Acerola, well, that's kind of a, you know, nice idea, since he's attacking for 50. I can take back Zapdos. And since we're not facing our weakness of ours, I can actually get a second Jolteon and have Jolteons as my main attacker. And what I'm gonna do is 30-30, so the attack is gonna hit. That's gonna be a KO and it's gonna hit right over here, right on the Shining Volcanion. Like again, I've never played against Shining Volcanion deck. I kind of think that I know what is up with this deck, but I might be really mistaken. Definitely, I think Absol kind of, you know, made it a little bit harder. Again, I don't know if I would play a dual pump. I don't know if I would play stuff like that, especially in the current meta with weakness. When now I can actually just go 30 damage and 30 on Quagsire. Or I could even, you know, use the switch and do that with this Jolteon that is, you know, that's not going to be as fresh as it should be. Because he went 50-50, it's okay. I'm just going to use, well, I can use Retreat though. So there goes Retreat. And Lily. Okay, and... well, I don't want to give him more targets or easy KOs. I'm just gonna go 30. That's definitely a KO, and Quagsire. And I know he's gonna put it all on Hydro Pump. But with the 30 damage next turn, even if he's gonna knock it out, if he's gonna knock out Jolt, I don't think he can. Oh, okay. So he went completely different way. I thought he's gonna go Hydro Pump, but yeah, he can just move it, so it's okay. He can move the whole energy, so that's okay. Wash out, yeah. So he's gonna move everything, and he's gonna attack Jolteon. So this is what, 140 damage, and I'm gonna use my GX move. So I'm safe, I'm okay for the next turn, to be quite honest. And I know this is... okay, he plays Gallardos. So now the question is, do I want to use my GX move? I've seen Gallardos. I know it can be here. But at the same time, to be fair, I think it's going to be a lot better to actually, you know, maybe retreat an attack, or just play Zapdos. So, because I have now the problem is I have too many options, and oh yeah, I know where this is going. Okay, so this is a deck that is focused on the bench, so I'm not gonna play anything on my bench. I know there's gonna be a Gallardos. I'm not gonna use a GX move as well. Okay, there goes Hydro Pump. I know I don't have a Field Blower, but I have a Koko, and I have an idea, and you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna play Lele, go for Guzma, and I'm gonna Guzma Volcanion. Because what does this do? If there's a stadium and it does 100 more. Okay, so this is definitely a hard hitting dude. So I need to get rid of Volcanion. So Koko will stay, and I'm not using GX move. I will wait with my GX move. Full Gallardos. Well, he has a weakness though, so I... well, it's like this is the combination now. Like, I can go for GX, but do I want to? Do I... you know what? Because the Gallardos has a weakness. Yeah, let's go for it. That's a knockout. I'm gonna be safe. one turn safe. That is not a cocky play, even though we have like, you know, 140 damage on the bench Pokemon. It was not a cocky play by me. Actually, I really tried to play it safe, and I know there's a Lapras. So, okay, he plays Stadium. Gyarados is gonna come. Wait, what? What? This deck is... What? It's the first time I'm seeing someone playing this Corsola. I didn't even know that there was one in the Dragon Majesty. I forgot about it. Like Dragon... Okay, so he's gonna go for the Jolteon that's on the bench. I mean for Tapu Lele. What? Oh yeah, because you can do a Hydro Pump, right? This attack to one of your opponent's bench. No, this attack does 20 more. I'm still like confused a lot. Sorry, I'm confused by what he's doing. So that's gonna be a 2020. Definitely that's a 2020, yeah. There we have it. I'm not gonna play Marshadow. But yeah, let's play Koko. So now I can start putting energy on the stuff that I have. So let's put it on this Jolteon. Rescue Stretcher is not needed. If Koko is gonna get knocked out, I'm gonna play Rescue Stretcher, right? So we are okay here. That's a knockout. So I'm down to 2 prize cards. He's not gonna risk with Gyarados. I'm at 2 prize cards, he's at 6, he's super far behind. Well, definitely know the card like Stamp that's coming out in our summer set, because it's right now in the GG end. Definitely would help him. A card like Lieutenant Sarge, I don't think he's playing enough trainer cards, enough supporters to do that. Definitely it might be, you know, Guzma in his hand, since he played Corsola, there might be Guzma. And Guzma will go definitely for one of the Jolteons, probably the one with energy on Quagsire, so there will be a knockout. And like, you know, you see, like, this is what I'm talking about, like, I'm just calling this game, play by play. But that's kind of how you have to play, you know, certain decks, and even though this deck is aggressive, the deck is, you know, not a tier 3 or 2, this is a tier 1 competitive deck. It's aggro, so, you know, aggressive decks, well, they're not always, you know, it's not like in Magic the Gathering, you have mono red and you just go like face. Here you actually have to like think 1 turn ahead what's gonna happen, and you see, like, you know, because I'm talking all the time to you, you can clearly see and hear that I'm always this 1 turn ahead of my opponent. I'm always this 1 turn just ready to go. And I think the camera is like a little bit too high from the last stream, so I'm gonna have to lower it. But it's okay. So I'm definitely playing Koko. There's no other option. I'm playing Koko. I'm really fun with it. And well, what else do I have in my deck, by the way? Yeah, I'm gonna start putting energy somewhere, so let's put it on Lele. Because, you know, we can laugh, we can joke, but I have to put the energy somewhere to actually get the Tapu Koko-GX back again. And it's not always easy. Like, of course, you know, we have Ultra Ball, so if he's gonna harm the Tapu Koko-GX that's up front, I can play Ultra Ball and search for another one, exchange them, and leave the one that's, you know, harm on the bench. That's what I can do. To be honest, I think he's gonna go for another Guzma, and he might go for Jolteon Jirachi. Just, you know, a turn too late. How are we looking here? 20 damage is the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. 120 damage. With choice band 150. That is literally not enough. By 20, and we have no weakness, but also no resistance. So in retrospective, I think that using this GX move on that turn back, you know, if you go back, was really crucial. And you can see, like, he's keeping up. He's attacking this Corsola, and I'm actually surprised by this Corsola, but as we know, wait, I don't want to get into, okay, I can attack, Sky High Close, bam, we win the game. We almost lost it, like, let's be fair, we almost lost it. That was a close game, even though we dominated. You see, I did not disrespect my opponent, even though I dominated the whole game. It was a tough game, it was a nice game, but that's how those games are, you know. You don't always get the cards you need, you don't always, you know, get it perfect turn by turn, and you have to think, oh, what I'm gonna do, like, should I play this or should I go that, what can happen. Like, I knew after I saw the weakness, I knew I can just go on this one GX and to basically force him to get rid of Guzma, right? So it kind of forced him, and it's super nice deck, to be quite honest. So that's a Jolteon Zapdos deck for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the deck, I hope you really like it, and go take it to your local game store, take it to, you know, your local tournaments, even more bigger tournaments like regionals, maybe even internationals. Maybe, you know, we're gonna meet and you're gonna say, hey Raven, thanks, I've won internationals with this deck, and I'm gonna say, oh man, wish that was me. So thank you guys so much. Down there below you have a 5% discount on anything you would purchase on Professor Oak. Don't forget about that, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out PTCGO streams from Monday to Friday 9 AM CET, and also our Let's Go Eevee games, because I finally fixed the Switch and the whole audio and games, so we can play more and have a shiny Pokédex. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a fantastic day, fantastic night. Raven loves ya. Bye.